Okay, losi Promoto, owned since November. It's now getting to the end of March, and it's a quick review to say, how's it been? Would I keep it? Would I buy it again? Good and bad points. Now, I'll be honest with you, it's a great fun toy. It jumps, it wheelies, it does some amazing stuff. But I have got to say that overall, it's a very, very expensive toy. If you want to start doing anything serious with it, you're probably going to start banging upgrades on it. So you're almost 600 quid for the bike, but you can easily spend another 400 or 500 on upgrades and batteries and the rest of it. And at that, you've just got a really expensive toy. If you wanted to start racing it, it could be alright, but with any RC racing, the money that gets involved in that could be incredibly heavy. And my big upset point with it is that it's not waterproof. Even like my kid's 60 quid remote control truck thing I got him is waterproof. You know, I think they really dropped the ball with that. You get these through a puddle at the wrong time, it'll kill them. And for a dirt bike, I think that's a major thing. For something that costs almost 600 quid and a splash of water can take it out. Otherwise, it's been a tough machine. I've not actually had any breakages. I've put the Supermoto wheels on it. The Vitavon tyres are very good. The front spokes break on the dirt wheels if you start jumping them too hard. But, you know, you can do massive jumps with them. But overall, I've enjoyed it. But would I buy it again? Probably not. I think it's a little bit overpriced. Maybe if they do a Mark II version that's waterproof. It's also a big model. Getting it round like a 1/10 scale racetrack's difficult. I bet a 1/8 is probably about right, or 5th scale. Driving it in the street, you know, it struggles turning round there. It needs a big space. So big open car park, amazing. It'll wheelie. It'll do all sorts of stuff. It'll do big jumps. But on like a little pump track and stuff, you can struggle with it. And as much as it's a cool thing and people go, yeah, that's amazing, the coolness kind of wears off. And I find, pound for pound, I actually have more fun with things like my remote control surfer, maybe even just a normal remote control car. I've got to say though, the wheelie mode is epic. Absolutely epic. It's what a machine for doing wheelies. And if you want to pay 600 quid to have a remote control toy that does wheelies up and down, go for it. They're built quite tough. You do get your breakages on the plastic on the back a bit, and they scrape up a bit. But overall, it's been a tough bike. Still on the standard front piece there, that's not broke. Gyro's still going. It's not been that bad for me, this. Not been that bad. But it's a very expensive toy. So just be warned, if you're going to get one, as cool as it is, you'll probably end up throwing even more money at it. It's not a cheap hobby, and this definitely makes you realise that. If you get one, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Personally, I'd say if you're going to get one, buy second hand. This is actually being sold today because I just can't have that much money sitting there to occasionally get something out and do wheelies. I wanted to race it, but to put the money in to make it race ready, it's going to be almost getting on for the same as a 5th scale race car or a really expensive 8th race buggy. So I just don't think they're quite worth it. And the no waterproof issue is a big one. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. If you do get one, enjoy it and try and get it second hand. Take care.